Hey guys, welcome back to Key Roots, the Key Roots of Sex Addiction. My name is Collin. And this week has been a pretty cool week because I've had the opportunity of bringing in several new individuals into my practice and working with them. And the reason that's exciting to me is because I get to watch this magical type experience happen between someone new and an individual who's been in the program for a while. And so, what I'm really talking about is how the new individuals are joining my Key Roots support groups. This is just an amazing thing because individuals who are joining the groups are usually really scared. They're in a lot of trouble, usually with their spouse or significant other. Sometimes it's with the law, but ultimately they're not in a really good place. And then we have the old timers who've been in the group and are acclimated to support groups, and they're here to support these newcomers. And the experience is just wonderful to watch because oftentimes what will happen is we have these old timers and they share their experiences, their stories, their knowledge with the newcomers, and they share this type of vulnerability. And when they do that, the newcomers seem to lighten up and just really be able to. They're there to gain all of what the old timers have, and that's just a beautiful process to watch. In my opinion, it's actually a necessary process for one to stay sober. These old timers that are in the group, what's interesting is they come and they gain experience from people who have gone before, people who have been in the program longer than them. And as they gain that knowledge, then when newcomers come in, they pass it on. So it's this really altruistic nature of the program that allows one to stay sober. This particular week, it was wonderful to watch how this new individual didn't know what sexual sobriety was, and one of the old timers went ahead and explained to him what he thought sobriety was. He was also able to explain what he thought the problem was regarding sex addiction, how it wasn't necessarily the sexual behaviors that were the problem. Don't get me wrong, they are part of the problem, but he was able to talk about lust and really define that for this newcomer. And the light bulbs are going off, in the newcomer's mind. And like I said before, that's just wonderful to watch. I'm really grateful to see individuals as they progress in their recovery. It's a real blessing to me. I share that with you today because I think if you're struggling with a pornography addiction or some sort of sex addiction at all, if you're struggling in any of these ways, you may think about the message that I just gave you. You're probably scared. You're probably in a lot of trouble, or you're hiding and avoiding trouble, and you're not getting better. And if that's the case, you might recognize that by joining a support group, you might find other people who are dealing with like circumstances, and they might be able to help you in your recovery process.